Hey, what is up, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys are having a good week. All right, so let me put this thing up here so people can come up. Oh boy, running a little late. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. There's that. Pin it. All right, there we go. All right, so there it is. If anyone wants to come on up. I like that intro. I actually like that beat. That beat's kind of sick. It sounds a lot better if you have headphones on. And that's just me. So how's everything going? Let's see who's in chat. We got Timberry. What's up? Andrew. I'm gonna butcher this. Nidal. I'm gonna say. Vlad. What's up? Patty. Hello. Internet God. What up? Adam. Hey, good to see you, buddy. Retired. Road Dog. Welcome. And Hythe Kent. Hello. And that's it so far. People who have said hello, I should say. So how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Julie Weaver. Welcome. Glad to see you. Glad you made it. So, interesting, right? I mean, since the last time we were live, Russia is invading Ukraine now. Now, who else thinks it is just very awe-inspiring to see the president of Ukraine along with the ex-president of Ukraine out there fighting with the people and the troops? I mean, wow. I mean, that is just like, that's not enough to get you hyped up, just like to defend yourself and just to do it. I mean, could you imagine if our leaders would do some of that, like Feinstein or whoever, all those people, Republican, Democrats, Green Party, who cares? If they were to get out there, grab a Uzi or AK or whatever they want to do and go out there and defend if something happened to us, I highly doubt many of them would do that. I can't even think of one, honestly, off the top of my head that would. That is just awe-inspiring. I mean, holy crap. That doesn't get your heart going just like, yeah, freedom, baby. Come on, that's awesome. Just freaking awesome, man. So yeah, so like I said from an earlier video, we're going to be taking a look at a arrest video of one of the auditors. The auditor that we saw that was he was standing in front, and the cop kind of got a little handsy with him, and he decided to have a little conversation. The cop tried to help him, and he, of course, was like, "No, I don't need your help," sort of thing. We're going to take a look at his arrest video because it's interesting. I thought I'd like to get you guys' point of view on it and see what you guys think. So we'll take a look at that here in a minute. I want to give people a chance to come on up if they would like. Tim, you can even come up if you want, dude. Vlad, don't be scared. You can come up too. Hey, Kraken, what's up? Welcome. There's Nightbot. Yep, I mean, it's just crazy. I was just watching some of that. I'm just like, crap, man. That is wild, man. That is just wild. Everything's going on. And it kills me that, like, this is a NATO ally, right? And no one is saying we're going to help you out. It's like they're not going to forget something like that. I mean, if they end up surviving and remaining in power, that's something that they're not going to forget. Like, well, we were right here under siege, and y'all just kind of like we're sorry, bro, we can't do anything. That's something they're not going to forget. I mean, I know there's politics and all that behind it, and they don't want to start another world war and all that good stuff. But I mean, I thought that was the whole point of NATO, was to help each other out, right? Then by definition, if that is it by definition, then how could you not call NATO a failure? You know what I mean? That's just me spitballing. Jeez. It's ridiculous. The Western nation fights Russia, Israel. I mean, I agree, but I mean, what about the people that are right near Ukraine? that are in the NATO. I mean, it's like I think I saw something that one nation decided to ship them what 5,000 helmets. Gee, thanks. That's helpful. At least when we get shot in our dome, yeah, it's ridiculous. The previous president is even out there picking up references. Yeah, I know. It's freaking wild, right? It is wild. Hey, cat girl. It's just ridiculous, man. It is. It's wild. All right, so I don't know. I guess I gave it enough time. I don't think anyone wants to come up, which is fine. Whatever. We'll just keep this short then. All right, so let's start. Hey, Odin. All right, so the channel is channel name. His name is Dr. Manhattan. For anyone that was interested. Hey, Kat.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
You should come on up, Odin. Peanut butter and all. All right, so here we go. So we're going to check it out. So the first video we're going to see is this is a video that leads up to his arrest. It is him with a stray dog, which he talks about in the first video. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going here. Maybe. Here we go. So he's just kind of hanging out, and apparently he's trying to call the dog. So this is that homeless auditor that we saw earlier this week. And this is, he was talking about how he was trying to help out a dog. Here's the dog.
Apparently he doesn't want help. Oh, hold on.
Oh, there's two dogs. Yeah, he is wary.
Yeah.
It's an old truck. All right, so there you go. That's hey Tim.
Yeah, and I would like to point out that dogs are able to tell what person is good enough, like the animals in general. So that's not being wary of the guy. The dog probably said that name being that guy isn't to be trusted.
Maybe it could mean that, but it could just be that the dog's been homeless for a minute, and
Yeah.
it doesn't. I mean, there's a few things that could be
True.
doing it. Damn it, I gotta go all the way back to
Hi,
the bottom
Tim.
again. Hey Tim.
Hey guys! Hi
Hi,
Kat, big
Tim.
hugs,
Yeah.
Andrew and Kenny. Oh, two weeks in a row, dude. You're back.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Trying to
back,
be.
man.
Trying.
Woo! As a nature
Ah.
boy would say. Hey,
Woo!
if Turbot can interpret, if Turbot can attempt to imitate The Rock, then I can do a Ric Flair woo. Okay.
Wait, when did he try and imitate The Rock? Are you talking about with the mic? He actually tried to imitate The Rock?
Will
Really?
was always like doing, if you smell
Oh, that's right. That's
Mike
right.
was
Right.
What
cooking.
the wrong is cooking?
You're right. I remember that now. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that.
And he did it again. He keeps doing it. And it's like, it's
Uh,
always so believable with those spindly arms of his. No wonder why
yeah.
he wears long sleeve shirts all the time.
The
All right.
method the Astro World telling him to sit Kenny at down.
All right.
You're broken up a little bit, Cat. Am I the only one catching that, Kenny? Or
What?
there's a breakup in Cat's signal.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not anymore. I
Yeah.
don't hear any breakup now. Okay, so here we go. Now, this is going to be his arrest video. You're gonna see the dog, and so here we go. I'm not gonna give you away too much. Let's go ahead and watch. There's a Poochie.
You ain't got no food for him. You call him over, have food.
Oh, he
Open
will.
your door.
He feeds him. I don't know what that is. Peanut brittle? Is that peanut brittle?
Look like it.
I mean, dogs do like peanut butter.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't give them chocolate, you know.
Ryan.
Fucking Adam.
A face only a mother can love.
The videographer of this video must be like a savant or something, huh? I mean, like,
Martin
we're looking at
Scorsese,
a door handle.
Martin Scorsese.
Man, you know what? With this,
Nope, here comes the
this
cop.
guy has a clip. Of
Gotta
course he is.
go.
Oh God!
He's
Get
got
the
a tag
dog
on.
out.
Why doesn't he get out?
He does have a tag, yeah.
Oh, it's a mama dog too.
Yep.
Uh-oh. You don't want to mess with mama dog.
Looks like the dog is waiting for the guy to get out of the truck so he can hump the shit out of him for being a bad person. But again, I could be reading it wrong.
You could be.
No, he wants more peanut brittle.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All right, so let's go a little further here.
Again?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hold on, I have something to take care of at the house. I'm going to mute out a second.
Okay. And Tim, you might want to mute your YouTube because I can hear echo.
Yeah, Tim,
On my
there's an echo.
side?
There's an echo, yeah.
Okay, let me just double check. I thought I muted it.
You always have issues, Tim.
Oh, freak it out. The story of my life, Kenny. All right, I just X'd out of the tab.
All right.
How do I sound now?
All right. You sound good. All right, so let's go ahead and start this over. So here we go.
All right. No.
All right, so there you go. One time he asked him if it was his dog. He replied no. From what we know from the video, it's not his dog. He's just feeding a stray dog, right? I mean, we can all agree upon that, correct?
Right. Yeah, and I got the point up of points. They said some people do dogs and then sell them on Craigslist.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. But
I
they
know,
put him in
just
the thing
saying
with him.
that.
I highly doubt he's doing that, though.
Yeah, I doubt that too. That saying there are cases that are happening. So
I'm sure. Yeah.
No.
How you doing, man?
All right.
You know whose dog that is at all?
No, I don't know if that's the same dog that chased me a while ago when I called SPCA on me a while back. Yeah.
All right. You have your ID on you, man? Your
ID
driver's
for what?
license? Sorry?
For what?
I just want to make sure you're doing what you're doing. That's not your dog. It's illegal to have.
Okay. First of all, how is the ID going to tell you whose dog that is?
Yeah.
Can anybody explain that to me?
Only the author tag the dog tag me, don't they usually have things like the owner name, phone number, stuff like that?
If the cop bothered to look, he can see the dog has a tag.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be easier to look to see the tag first? You know?
He's already got a leash
Yeah.
around him. I think he's going to go after the dog.
Well, yeah, but the point is he's trying to ID this guy to determine if the dog is his. How is that possible?
Well, a
The
lot of
cop's
tags
discretion.
will usually have like the addresses and phone numbers on them.
True, it might have match his name, but I mean, he doesn't have to ID if he doesn't want to at this point, right? I mean, we can all, yes, it would be easier for him to do it, but these people don't like to do it easy. The cop really doesn't have a legal leg to stand on right now, right? We can all agree on that,
No.
right?
Well, he
No,
can take
not really,
the dog
but
into custody.
The only thought I have on that is the same thing I say with all these idiots. You ain't got nothing to hide. Show your ID. Bottom line.
No, I agree, but I see what you're talking about, but not a lot of people feel that way, right?
Right.
And it's their right to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely feel where you're coming from.
I wouldn't go with the UI though.
All right, so let's go ahead and continue.
A dog with no leash.
Well, I just told you it's not my dog.
Okay, what's the returns on?
But the dog was following outside his car, right, Kenny?
He's feeding the dog outside his car.
Oh, okay, all right.
And the cop just kind of rolls up. He doesn't know the situation. I get that. But I mean, even if the dude IDs, he wouldn't be able to tell if that dog was his, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't. You
Did,
can't tell.
You
from a
won't
freaking
know.
ID.
You won't know until you look at the tags.
yeah.
Yeah.
The tags all have a number on it.
Or a chip, or if he has the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what? I remember too. Many years ago, when I first moved to my place where I am now, I found a little puppy, and it was like in my backyard, and I'm trying to take care of it, and it was obviously hungry, and so I fed it and stuff, and so I called the number on the tag. There was no name on it, and I called the number on the tag. Got the voicemail and left a message and stuff. Didn't hear anything back, and then I ended up like calling the cops, asking what should I do, and they were like, I actually forget what that even said. You know what I mean? But what ended up happening was I'm sitting there on my back porch, and I have a neighbor above me and two neighbors beside me. And I'm sitting there with the puppy and, feeding them like, little bits of cheese and stuff. And turns out the puppy was my upstairs neighbor's dog. And he never told anybody about it.
And
Because the landlord would be like, gone.
Now, retired road dog is a good point that, yeah, the address could match the dog license. This is true. That is a good point. But still, he has no, I mean, he can ask for it. He can't demand it, right? I mean, we can all agree upon that.
He can ask for it. The guy can say no.
Yeah, me asking for like a license, they're like a traffic stop. I can understand that, but yeah, I can't understand the non-long idea.
Let's continue.
Oh my God, Internet God! I hope you're not serious.
Do you have your ID, man?
I don't see why I should identify myself if I haven't committed any crime. I just told you the dog wasn't mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just explain to you. I drove around. You've been with this dog for about 5 minutes. Has no leash. It's against the law in the city of San Mateo to have a dog with no leash.
Yeah, I know
if
that.
it's not your dog, and I can verify that. Then cool. Okay.
No, I told you
but
it's not my dog.
You've had it. I know, but people lie to the police all the time.
Is your supervisor around?
I am. Unfortunately, right now I am. I can have another supervisor come over here if you want.
That sounds great.
Okay. Well, I still need your ID.
Well, I don't see why I should identify myself.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
haven't committed no crime. I don't see why I should why you want to invade my privacy like
I
that.
just explained to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? If you don't like that answer, I understand. I'll get another supervisor over here to talk with you. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But I'm gonna ask you to step out of the car. Okay.
For what reason?
Because you're not being cooperative.
I haven't committed no crime.
I just told you about the dog.
I told you the dog wasn't.
Okay. I mean, I can see why this guy would be a little upset with the police at this point. Can you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see the issue, to be honest with you.
You don't?
I mean, I'm just like, just let it go. The cop should be on his way. Forget about it.
Wait, what do you mean though? I mean, like you don't see why he's mad, or you don't see anything wrong that's happening, or what? What do you need to elaborate a little bit? Which is surprising. I have to ask Tim Bear to elaborate. That's crazy.
And that opens up a Pandora's box too.
I know.
So think about it for a second, Kenny, and then ask me the question again to whether I should elaborate or not.
Well, don't elaborate on a bunch of things. Just really quickly.
It's a yes or no question, Kenny. It's I'm kidding.
You have nothing to hide. Show your ID.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, I correct me if I'm wrong, but state and federal issued IDs, even though you may pay for them, they are still property of the federal and or the state governments from which they are issued, which is how they can actually take people's driver's licenses physically away from them. So there's an issue there that I don't hear many people talking about.
Okay.
Patty basically said the guy told the car multiple times that dogs wasn't his, but yet the car been not listening to the guy and had basically no legal ground for the idea. The best thing to do is call animal control and have the dog being taken care of by them so they can find the dog's owner if he has one.
And Binary, we're not debating the fact that it would be invasion of his privacy to look at his ID. The officer has no reason to demand his ID at this point. None whatsoever. He was asked if the dog was his. He said no. The only reason he has to believe that it's his, he's been with the dog for 5 minutes. I've been with a stray dog.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, it's a non-issue, Kenny. I mean, the cop should have just been like, "Oh, all right, whatever," and just driven off, or called a canine to take the dog away. That's all.
No, you can't. You can't be illegally, from my understanding. That I think the cop has to see you drive in order to. No, that's not true. I think parking. There's something with parking.
No, he's right. If you are within reach of the keys, it is a DUI.
Yeah, but he's not drinking.
Are you guys suggesting that something else may have been going on?
But he's not drinking. He hasn't said he suspects him of drinking either. So that's invalid.
I was just commenting on the
I see
by
what you're saying.
him ID and yeah, it's a DUI if you're in the parking lot. But this cop, no, he go on your way. Doesn't want to show his ID. Move.
I got you, Binary. Okay, so let's continue here.
In mind, it's outside the vehicle.
You've been here for almost five minutes with the dog. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for is your cooperation.
But I'm telling you that's not my dog. There's no reason for you to ask me to exit my vehicle.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to exit the car. Okay. And if you don't want to, I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna take you out of the car. Okay. I'm trying to be as
Well, I'm
over a dog.
I understand that.
I know. Isn't this a little ridiculous?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's over a stray dog.
The cop should have been on his way by now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So again, to me, this guy has a valid reason to be a little upset with the cops. But at the same time, in the last video I showed where the cop was genuinely trying to help him and try and fix a situation, he should have accepted that help, and there was no reason for him to be an ass in that situation. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yep, no two calls are the same. They're all different.
Exactly. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Okay, I explained to you that I have suspicion that you're committing a crime. I'm asking you to identify yourself, which you're failing to do so. Okay, I'm trying to be respectful to you.
I
He's
like
trying to.
talk your
He figures
supervisor.
he's trying to get rid of
I'll
the
get the
dog.
supervisor over here. Okay, I'm not
Oh,
gonna sit here
yeah.
not knowing if you have a weapon or anything in the car.
I don't have no
Okay,
weapons.
can you step out of the car for me?
I'd rather you get your supervisor over here
Okay, I'm
before
gonna
we
ask you to
proceed.
step out of the car. Okay,
Why?
can you
What?
step out of the car?
Am I under arrest?
No, you're being detained. Okay?
For what?
Step
I haven't
out. I've
committed
already
no
explained to
crime.
you. I've explained to you.
If this guy turns out to be the dog's owner, I'm gonna have to kick my own ass
No, he's not.
for sticking up for him.
He's not. I
Okay.
actually went back and looked at a lot of his videos to determine that before I decided to do this. He is not the dog's owner. All right, so it pretty much ends right there. Actually, well, it kind of keeps going on. You know, it records inside, and then another officer comes up. They search the truck, and then they turn off the camera, and he ends up bitching about the camera being turned off.
And what happened to the dog?
Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe
that
they
dog
let it
took away
go.
off a long time ago.
Yeah, they don't care about the dog at that point.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
Poor dog.
All right, so what did you guys think? Did anybody? First of all, hey Becca, get your ass up here.
Yeah, we need
Get your ass up here,
to
Becca.
love this more queen.
Get your ass up here. So, for people that have been here during the whole thing, give me a 1 if you don't have an issue with what went down, and then give me a 2 if you do have an issue with what went down. And while we're waiting for that, Cat Girl, what did you think? Do you have an issue with it?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I kind of think the call being ridiculous with the ID thing. I mean, like you said, ID a person ID not good to tell who the dog belonged to. I mean, the easy thing to do would be to tag the freaking dog tags on the dog and call maybe the number on it or dump him. Try and pound on the guy.
Well, yeah, at that point, when the guy said the dog wasn't his, the cop should have looked at the dog. If the dog, the dog was still there at that point, and
Yeah, they
saw
were
the
barking.
tag and see the tag, and would have said, okay, well, this is who this is. Is this who you are? No. Okay, I don't have any reason to. May I see your ID to make sure this isn't you? No, you can't. Okay, legally, there's nothing really I can do. Okay, I'm gonna call the pound, and then it's over and done with, right? And he would have been on his way, and everyone would have been happy. That's what should have happened.
Oh, Kenny, you know what? I was just doing some research on my phone. The dog was a confidential informant.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay.
That now everything makes sense. Good God.
True. He could go and run his plates, and no one would have an issue with that, and he could find out who he is that way. I mean, there's different things he could have done. All right, so Andrew, what about you? Did you have an issue with what went down during that video?
Can I give him 1.5? Because I say it all the time when I'm watching all videos like this. When a person is asked to ID, you ain't got nothing to hide. You want to see how fast I can get my ID out of my wallet? Show it. You ain't got nothing to hide. Show it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was said, he might have known something about this guy. But if you ain't got nothing to hide, show your ID, takes a look at it, you're on your way.
And no, I agree. I agree with you that would have made it easier, but we know a lot of people don't like it that way.
Life could be so much easier, right?
I mean, well, here's the thing, and a lot of people are doing it for privacy reasons, or they don't trust the police, and then there are others that are hoping that a cop like this comes around and they can get that paycheck.
That just sucks. But
Yeah.
that scheme has been as old as man, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The internet has just made it worse.
Yeah, kind of like with Walmart doing a policy of the employee at the door taking your receipts and card when I kind of the both sides of it. I understand that that player had a problem with doubling and they don't want to make sure people aren't doubling, but also understand like I also understand that like you're not the only thing, you got nothing to hide, but also understand why people may not want their card their debt to be met with that they got. It's easier to have like the security alarm thing at the door that basically sounds off as if you stole something front door.
Hey, Michael Bowman. All right, so Tim, before we get started with this next video, quickly, without a 20-minute explanation, what did you think?
Well, I'm gonna use my best Charlton Heston voice. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a waste of time, wasn't it? I mean, seriously. I mean, there's gotta be bigger fish to fry than what that cop was doing that day.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
I mean,
honestly, a shoplifter would have been a bigger fish to fry at that point.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, a jaywalker would have been a bigger fish to fry at that point. I mean,
It must
Yeah,
have been really
the guy even said, basically, dude, I just saw this dog was hungry, and I gave him a little bit of something, and the cop should have been like, oh, that's cool, and
Yeah.
at worst he could have called K9 to bring the dog in.
He was K9.
yeah, he was K9.
Oh, that's right, I already said that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. But see, this is the problem with YouTube and stuff. You guys are basing your opinions on like what I say, and that's very troubling.
Okay. All right, so
Okay. Just so everybody listening knows, the dog was not a confidential informant. Thank you. It was not a sting.
It looked to me like he got in the car.
All right, so he ends up getting arrested by that officer. We're not sure what exactly the charge was, but anyway, so we rarely get to see why an auditor or cop watcher decides to go ahead and start that. Right? We all theorize why they do it. They have some issue with the police, or they just want to be a vigilante, or who knows, whatever. Right? Here we got a chance to see exactly why he started. Before that video, this guy was just doing like fishing videos and stuff like this. I mean, seriously. And now he's deciding to not only document, what's happened to him and all that, but also, he's messing with the cops, like you're going to see right here. He meets the officer that ended up arresting him, and he had some choice words for him, as we're about to find out.
God. Do we need to enter button?
No.
It'd be like bleep, 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 bleep.
This is live. We're good.
Okay.
Good job of jaywalking, by the way. Almost getting
right in front
hit.
of a cop.
Oh, Diaz.
And almost getting hit.
Did that guy have dust with or something? Means don't want to warn kids, don't look boys or across the street.
He walked across the street to
Cool laundries. Oh,
Goofy! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break the mood there.
Oh, we got a bad internet.
Oh, shocked.
Well, at least he's staying away while this is going on,
Yeah. Oh, Andrew. Like a gap here, please. We need your snort loud down.
Yeah. All right, man. Have a good one. Be safe.
Chris Lewis, right?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Does your window roll down?
Uh-oh.
Does your window roll down?
Does it roll down?
Yeah.
Yeah, the window rolls. What's up, man?
All right, because I want to the piece of shit that arrested me for trying to help my own city out by calling animal control on a loose stray pit bull.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I do.
Next time you should act like a public servant and help me
Okay.
when I'm trying to help my own city out.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
here I am paying my taxes. I called animal control on the dog before.
Wait. Here I am paying taxes. Then why are you homeless? Why are you living in a truck? You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible, but you know, I highly doubt it.
I was going to call animal control on the dog for the second time, and you, instead of helping me like a public servant should, instead of helping me, you incriminated me. You arrested me for a dog that wasn't mine. Now, how do you think that makes me feel?
Well, you came into the police department and told our lieutenant that the dog was yours.
I never said that. I have a letter from the All-American Self-Storage stating that the dog wasn't mine. I never said the dog was mine.
Well, you did, unfortunately.
I have video of it.
There is no video of it. I mean, the cop is saying he came to the station saying the dog was his, but I can't find anything on his channel that corroborates either one of their stories. So you know.
Yeah, he said that's the way down.
They all say that there's no video of anything.
Well, I know they do.
If you want, I can replay it. But I just want you to know. I just want you to know that you arrested a citizen trying to help his own city out by calling animal control.
Right?
Yeah, you
Right.
could have.
You were parked in a red
You could have
zone?
ignored that. I was trying to help my city out by calling animal control.
You didn't call him.
Is that the type of?
Well, that's interesting too. It's parked in a red zone, which you know is
Illegal.
Issue. Yeah, it's an issue. Why didn't he bring that up at the stop? Right?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
I don't know. I got to double check the last video because the last video had canine above his
Yeah,
head.
no, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. It's like this seems like it's a different
shirt.
Yeah, it might be a different
cop.
So then maybe he didn't get arrested that time.
When you are? Why did you become an officer?
Do my job, which I was doing.
Oh,
No,
God,
I
here we
said,
go.
why did you become an
Here we
officer?
go.
Why did you become an officer in my community?
Video 22.
Do you have anything I can help you with?
Why did you become an officer in my
I've already
community?
told you before. Gilberto.
You're a piece of shit. You know that, right?
All right, Gilberto. That's your opinion.
Fucking
You're entitled
punk.
to it. You're entitled.
You're gonna arrest me for somebody else's dog?
You came in and said it was
Loser.
Hmm.
Act like a public servant. Why don't you learn how to avoid those things and just help people out instead of giving them tickets for shit that they, tell the truth. I was being honest. I never said the dog was mine. That's your opinion. I've spoken to the captain already. So if you want to talk to him. I never said the dog was mine. I don't own any pets. I'm on the street. I live on the street. How am I going to pay? I can't even buy food for myself. How am I going to buy food for a dog?
Then how do you pay taxes?
Yeah.
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 That's all right.
I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, Uncle Sam. My right to eat supersedes your right to my fucking dough.
Yeah, and the guy get doing the same thing all they are do of your poster event. I don't think they understand what poster actually means. The police are not there to bend to your every whim.
Mm-hmm.
If they did, then no crimes would be solved.
Absolutely retaliation.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't stop there. This guy goes on and on and on. We're gonna watch another one. All right, so that's that one. Now there's a newer one. He decides to go and talk to the city and try and get. I don't want to give it away. Let's just watch.
No, come on, give it away. Give it away. It's not yours to keep.
Hopefully he doesn't send like an email to like Long Island audits to tell him to go check out this town. Ugh.
I did see it earlier. You know, they always use that phrase, "I pay your salary."
Mhm.
Somebody put in the comments, I think it was, well, they pay taxes too, don't they pay their own salary? Ain't they their own boss? Yeah, they
No way.
like Kat said, they don't have to bend to every need.
It's kind of silence.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he means like wardrobe wise, right?
He gave up the truck. He's into the bike now.
All right, let's get going.
Oh, jeez. This truck probably got repoed. Ugh.
Camera. What is it? Lights, camera, action.
It's $2,500 bike.
Hi. So I just went to court and
139. We had another RP call in across the street neighbors.
so they're charging me $238 for a ticket that I got, and
Which, I mean, if you're homeless, that's a lot, but it's not horrible, you know?
Well, I mean, that's not just for feeding the dog, though.
It's a, from what we understand, it's the dog no leash.
But the dog not his. Not his. Then they're gonna try and freaking say that not a dog.
It's not his dog, but they still charged him anyway. Give him the ticket and everything. And I guess he
This guy
lost.
probably has a legit case.
And somehow he lost in court. So I don't know how that happened.
What?
Apparently.
He needs a better lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we don't know is he's probably married with like 3 kids, and a dog is in the name of his wife or something. You know, that's what we're missing, right?
We've
Context.
got to be missing something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, is this San Mateo is so hard up for funds that they're going to just walk around and say, "Hey, you, that dog's within 25 feet of you. It doesn't have a leash. That's your dog." I've never seen that dog in my life. Yeah, you are, you liar. You're under arrest. $252 ticket, bitch.
Yeah, we're probably missing a part of the story here.
Yeah. Sounds like something Doofy would do.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doofy, had to do it.
When the San Mateo police prevented me from getting out of homelessness, so
prevented him.
Your guys' responsibility to pay my legal fees. You know,
if only that were true, right? If only I could go in and say, "Hey, yeah, you know that thing I did? Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I want you to pay the ticket. That's right. Pay everything, all my legal fees, lawyer fees. That's right. The ghost of Johnny Cochran. That's a lot of money you're about to shit out right there." Yeah, I would get Johnny Cochran to defend me. Shit.
Now they don't go be asking for Donald Trump to defend him.
Well, it was for the ticket. I think I got it a few months ago. But what I'm saying is I'm being charged $236, and I don't have that money. And so, like I said, if we go back to 2018, when the San Mateo Police Department prevented me from getting out of homelessness 2 times, now it's your guys' responsibility to pay for my legal fees. So I'm not going to pay for it, you know? So I don't know if you want to send somebody out here to come talk to me.
She's like, I knew I should have called in today.
Yeah. I knew I should take a vacation day.
When is this video from, Kenny?
This is a let's see. Last year, August 5th, 2021.
August. Okay.
I'm
3 years.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
I was going to say, I'm willing to bet that this guy is actually not a frauditard, and he's just documenting like this stupid thing that happened to him. Is that possible? And that's why he's videoing?
The only question I have, he's saying that in 2018 they prevented him from getting out of homelessness
Twice, not once.
Yeah.
Twice. What has he done for 3 years?
Bitch about it.
Yeah, they're trying to get a job and getting out of homelessness.
Making YouTube videos about it, messing with the
I can
police.
tell he ain't making a whole lot of money. He only got 316 views on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not much at all. But the arrest videos have something like 50,000 hits.
Yeah.
He has like 4.25 subs.
What? 4.25 subs?
1,000.
Oh. I'm like,
Man,
whoa.
if he put up everything to get to work and and he does with the thing he's doing, he could probably go out homeless by himself much easier. I'm just saying.
But
There's
I
got to
think,
be.
but I think definitely he's not a frauditor. He's just a very pissed off dude.
Yeah.
Trying to.
I agree.
Revenge on the law enforcement and all that shit, and trying to get shit paid for. Which, I mean, more power to him if he gets it done. But I don't think he's going. I know he's not going to.
But
Oh man. Okay, end of video.
This is how Glenn
Gave it away.
Serio started. This is how Glenn Serio started from a freaking traffic stop.
Yep.
Everyone calls Glenn an auditor, a frauditard, as I call him, but he's really not. He's just a guy with an axe to grind.
I'm the quarter.
And, unfortunately, this poor guy in the video now, he could end up just like Glenn next year.
Well, actually, Binary, one of the auditors shared his arrest video and it blew him up. And then everybody realized that he's just a dumb fuck and they stopped watching him.
Oh,
literally, that's. I mean, if you look at his views, that's what happened.
I know you got access to the metrics and all that stuff, metrics and charts and blah blah blah.
All right, so let's go ahead and continue this video. Let's see how this goes. And there she goes. Like, there's an idiot outside. What do I do?
Thinks we're going to pay his bill.
Oh, you're talking video wise. So, jeez.
How's it going?
Don't do that, Kenny.
You new here? A few years? I said a few years. I haven't seen you in the front desk before.
Yeah, I'm usually not in the front desk.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he's been to the front desk before.
Yeah, apparently.
3 years.
Flag number one.
I don't think that a public at that area. Wait, did Glenn really start when he was 14? Damn.
So I just went to court, and the ticket that I got, they're charging me $238.
Okay.
And so, like I told her, if we go back to 2018 when the San Mateo police
Kenny, stay focused.
me from getting out of homelessness. I was both trying to get out of my situation on my own. And so by the police department doing what they did, now I'm holding them responsible for paying all my legal fees, because, when a person is out there trying to get out of their situation, and we have a police department that really doesn't help.
That's great, internet god.
What they did to me was not okay. So what I'm saying is I'm being charged money, which I don't have. And if the police department, if San Mateo police did not prevent me from getting out of homelessness, I would have had.
Is it just me, or does he kind of sound like he's getting ready, trying really hard not to cry?
Okay, you stole my thunder, Kenny. You stole my thunder.
I mean, his voice is
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, It sounds like he's trying so hard not to cry. But
the waterworks, for the beautiful girl behind the glass.
I think the tears would help his case at this point. You know what I mean? I think he should let it flow. It might either it's, it could give him 3 hots in a cot at a mental institution, or, maybe she feels a little bad and starts trying harder to help him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's failing to grasp a situation here and just let the waterworks fly,
Oh, by the way, Kenny, she's not wearing a ring.
That's great.
Well, and I mean, that's the other thing too. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to look like from a third person point of view here, which actually I'm supposed to because I'm not involved. I'm not either one or two, but I'm just like, I can realize, or understand, I should say, why he would be trying so hard to be nice to this young lady, because she's obviously beautiful. And, I mean, a guy doesn't want to tell a girl that yeah, I'm homeless and stuff. I think he's kind of
But he already did tell her he's homeless.
Yeah, and I could tell that it kind of really gutted him to say that.
Yeah,
true. Maybe that could be it. Good point.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, that's a theory.
All right, that's a valid theory. Tim Berry with a valid theory. What do you know?
Yeah. So tell Doofy.
Wait, Tim Burr and how they get there? Oh God, the war, and they
what?
All right,
oh God, the Brad.
Let's keep going here.
Money
Is this in the chat or something?
Were you not provided any resources at the time?
Oh, were you not provided any resources at the time? Now, what do we know about this guy that he doesn't want any resources from the police, right? We realized that when the sergeant was trying to help him, and he just wanted to rehash and talk about his arrest and his sob story, right?
Now I'm gonna go look for this other video because I haven't seen this other video.
Yeah, if you watched my video earlier this week, you did.
I gotta check.
Well, that tells me you're not watching my videos, jerk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm on I don't know. Do any of you guys remember the Red Green Show?
No.
You guys are young.
Yeah.
I'm 24 though. Yeah, I'm definitely young here.
Hey, James Bond. Jules, this is Dr. Manhattan. That's this guy. That's who it is. Dr. Manhattan. All right, so let's continue.
Well, what they did, you know, who am I going to talk to?
Wow, that really tripped him up, didn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
he totally lost his train of thought for a minute there.
He cried.
That was great. He's like,
Dr. Manhattan, yeah, that's not working.
Don't know how to answer this question.
I mean, but his tone just sounded of surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like, oh, Christ, he called me.
It's horrible.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
goodness,
he
goodness.
the tone of voice was like, oh, Christ, he called me. She knows everything.
Oh, Lord, this is hilarious.
Because, is there a lieutenant here or a captain?
Do you want to speak to the sergeant? What is it that we can help you with today? Like, what are you trying to, what can I do for you?
Well, like I said,
What
you
is
know,
the end result?
I just came to court. They're asking me to pay some money, which I don't have.
Okay.
And like I said, the police department prevented me from getting out of homelessness. So now it's this department's responsibility to pay for all my legal fees.
Okay, and you spoke to the judge and you told them you're
No, my court date has been moved to next year.
Ah, so he hasn't.
Whoa.
So he's. Oh, so here it is. So we got it now. So he is actually trying to be proactive, and he knows that he's not going to be able to pay it. So he's trying to pay early. Hey, you gotta admire that. He's like, you know what, Cindy, win or lose, you're paying.
Well, I mean, it sounds like he's just trying to pay the ticket.
And this is a ticket, so I highly doubt he's going to get a public defender for a ticket. I highly doubt it. But even if it was, they're going to give him, if he needs a lawyer, he's going to get a public defender, and he doesn't have to pay for that. So I mean, I'm not quite sure what legal fees, other than he wants the city to pay for the ticket. That's about all I can, gather.
No, there is
All
court
this,
costs
all this
involved.
over feeding a dog.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Tim! No leash again.
Oh,
Pay
No
attention,
leash.
Tim.
And apparently
I'm
he's parking in the red zone.
I'm on time delay. I mean, seriously, I'm just like,
Really? So that's why. So you're on time delay. So what do you want? Like an hour time delay where you didn't see the video and the fact that the guy got hemmed up for the no leash.
well,
And you keep saying feed. That's like the third time you said feeding, and now you're trying to
well,
blame it on a time delay. That's the Will Turbot or Anselmo defense right there, and it doesn't work for them. What makes you think it's going to work for you, bud?
because I'm
My
asking for it, and it should happen. So I'm gonna delight you with some elevator music for the next hour or so.
No, he hasn't gone to
No,
court
kidding.
yet. It
Kidding.
got moved back, so he's trying to be proactive, Jules. He's being proactive.
See, Kenny, Jules is back.
Yep.
Uh-oh,
Jules is back.
Jules.
By the way, anybody that wants to come on up, there's still room, and it should be pinned to the top.
And that's probably due to the pandemic. They've been postponing a lot of court dates.
Yeah, I know that.
I would talk to them about your situation.
Hey, you're right. She doesn't have a ring.
To reduce fees or to
Oh, I noticed that right away, dude.
At that point.
Yeah,
I'm
but
single.
did you hear what I said?
I'm single.
No. I said that the San Mateo Police Department
This is an
prevented
older video, so she might have a ring now.
me from getting
Can
out of
you go about
homelessness.
the Wawa?
So by them doing that, here, when I was in 2018, when I was working, I had a job. I was going to work. My truck broke down, so I bought myself a bicycle. So I was being responsible, trying to take care of business. I had a membership at 24 Hour Fitness. I was going to work out, take a shower there because I'm in my situation. And so I was being responsible. I was taking care of business. Now,
Oh God, do I have sad music? Let me see.
Well, I mean, the guy does legit sound like he was down on his luck.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely, he was, and it's sad that he was. But I mean,
And he's embarrassed to say it to this young lady.
But I mean, he doesn't have a leg to stand on, thinking he's going to get them to pay for it. I mean, the best course of action for him is to wait for his court date and fight it there. Unfortunately, this young lady is not going to be able to do a damn thing for him.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, this young lady, as well as other young ladies like her, they won't be able to do anything for him either. And that can really bust a guy up. Geez, this gal wouldn't go out with me if I I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and people are saying that the guy needed to talk to a lawyer, not the way like he said he can't do anything about that's the way that.
No, he
all he can do is get him advice of like who to talk to or either he want a read this what's already denied. So
fucking binary. Fucking binary.
Get that off the screen.
binary.
No.
Hey, binary order already has a screenshot.
I did that 10 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh! I can see it. I can see it now. Decline TV is harassing women on live stream. God, that's gonna be a headline. Watch.
Yeah, probably.
What the heck?
If I may, real quick, he didn't think my violates were righted.
Yeah, that's a video.
I watched it. I just forgot to hit like on it.
Okay, well, make sure you do that.
I did. I'm number 203.
All right.
Yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah. And a lot of people said, I hope that's a joke. Unfortunately, no. It wasn't. It really, he actually said that.
Oh boy. Are you rooted to England?
Prevented me from getting out of homelessness. I'm making it their responsibility to pay for that ticket because I'm not going to pay for it. That's why I said, if you want to send a lieutenant or a captain out here, I think
see if the sergeant is available to speak to you.
well, there should be somebody here because I'm always being lied to. Last time they said the captain wasn't here and he went out the driveway right there.
Well, he probably was just not
So
available.
what am I supposed to do when I have a police department that lies to me?
Okay, he probably
Even the
wasn't
people at the
available
front
today.
desk.
So do you want to speak to a sergeant? I can get you a sergeant.
Well, I'm gonna wait for him.
Okay, go ahead and just either take a seat or just throw him around.
No, I'll stand.
Why? I mean, seriously, she's just like, you know what? Take a seat. He might be a minute. No, I'm going to stand.
He's
They
trying to
they all have
maintain
an
his
issue.
pride.
But my point is, they all have an issue when someone says, "Hey, have a seat." No, I'm not going to have a seat. What? I mean, seriously.
They don't like no. They, I swear they. It like when parents tell a kid what to do, and the kid like, no, I'm not.
I know.
I'm not listening to your mom or dad.
So my question is, right? I wonder if you say, "Stay here," and they say, "No, I'm not going to do that," and then they leave. Would that work? You think? I wish.
You know,
right?
I mean,
That'd be great.
you know, probably not for him. You know, I mean, I'm actually kind of feeling for the guy. I hate to admit it.
But I don't think he should begin to delay a hard time when he had nothing to do with, his situation. He's a working there. See, he wasn't involved in gun route or anything for what we could see.
Yeah,
He's
but
looking at him like, what are
has
you
he
talking
been
about?
like, you know, babbling about unqualified or qualified immunity or lawsuits, federal lawsuits, and all that stuff? No, he just wants to get this ticket off his record.
Yeah.
Which, I can understand. I mean,
Yes.
if you can't pay it. I mean, I get that, but first of all, you're a ways away from your trial, right? Your court date, so you're not. There's not much anyone can do until either there's not much anyone can do at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand he wants to get it done, and maybe he has maybe he can't. He's one of those people that can't sit still and just worries about everything and wants to get it taken care of right then and there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not how the government works. In the Army, we had a saying that the Army, it's hurry up and wait, and that's true for all government.
Yeah, well, I mean, the same with court does too. Like, you can't rush when a court happening, cause I mean, the pandemic when court trials were delayed, that nobody was able to rush for the day because what was going on with the country at that time. So, I mean, people think that court, that trials are easy, that making appointments show up, and no, they can take any time depending on circumstances, areas the person's life or outside their control. That it does, and not like the court shows you see on TV.
Mm-hmm.
They always exaggerate it and fake it to extent.
All right, so
and that's a problem. You know, I mean, it's like, think about it, Kat. You know, are we maybe exaggerating like these two videos that we're watching? You know, I mean, maybe the guy is a down on his luck type of guy. I mean, he doesn't strike me as a frauditor.
I'm not saying he's a fraud. I just saying you can't really worth a court trial or like court trial happen right then and there. That it's up to the courthouse and the judge to decide when they can hold the trial. I'm not saying the guy is a frauder. I'm not accusing him of being that. Cause I mean, what happened to him was not really right in my opinion. I just say he's kind of going with it the wrong way. I kind of feel like him.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's obviously irritated that he has to deal with this. And, you never know. I mean, maybe, he's in his car and he's on his way out of town. He doesn't want to stick around for a court trial, because, like, most tickets outside, at least Massachusetts anyway, where, they don't give you like a mandatory date for traveling violations to show up in court. I mean, I don't, this was in California, right, Kenny?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do is on the tickets, they show a date to appear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe this poor guy was just like on his way out of California.
No,
And
he
just
lives
wanted
there.
to get it taken care of, but help me out, guy.
He lives there.
But maybe he was on his way out. I'm playing devil's advocate.
You do not listen when people are talking on a video. Were you too busy staring at the pretty lady, Tim? Is that your problem?
He was taking a mini for this.
Did you not hear him say he was working and he was taking a shower at the 24-hour fitness? He just got a job and he was trying to get his life. Did you not hear that part?
Well, yeah, I heard that part.
Then why on earth would you think he's on his way out of town?
I don't know. I guess I was too busy focusing on the big burly guy in the picture in the back. By the in the black and white photo by the old Chevy. Like
I tell you, I tell old
1952.
Tim Diggin may hoard this. That old Tim Diggin right now may hoard this.
All right, so I want to get to Flash's question. So he said, "Did I ever have any issues such as that when I was down and out?" Not necessarily like that, but I do have a funny story to tell. That kind of what happened. So when I was homeless at one point, me and a couple people, we decided to do a little bit of drinking. I had this water bottle, and so I put some vodka in it because vodka was cheap at the time. And we mixed it with soda, and I shook it up, and we drinking out of that for the night, right? So the next morning, my friend oh my God, this guy could drink all fucking day. I mean, literally, it was like 6 or 7 a.m. We're sitting in the park. He and I come to hit him, and he's got alcohol. He's already fucking shit faced. And a bike cop rolls up and sees him, and he's like, "Oh no!" It's like that. I'm like, "Oh, you fucking idiot!" Right? And so the cop shows up and sniffs his drink and says, "Oh yeah, you're drinking." And she asked me, "Have you been drinking too?" I said no. She's like, "Can I check this?" I'm like, "You sure can." So she did. And mind you, I had rinsed this water bottle out like 4 or 5, 6 times trying to get the smell out. Unfortunately, it sticks a little bit to plastic, so it kind of still smelled like it. So she literally thought I was drinking. She was going to give me a ticket, and I'm arguing with her. I'm like, no, I was honest. I said I had been drinking the night before. This is just water, and she was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And so another cop shows up, and she's not sure, so she asked him to sniff it. She said, "Do you smell any alcohol in here?" He goes, "No, I don't smell anything." And she's like, "You sure?" He sniffs again. He's like, "Oh, maybe a little bit." She's like, "Okay." Because she's like, because I was gonna, arrest you and take you down, and we're gonna perform a test. And if there's any particles of alcohol on it, you'd be fucked. And I was like, "Oh shit!" But luckily, the other cop was like, "No, don't worry about it. But how about you just pour it out?" I'm like, "Okay, no problem. It's just fucking water anyway." So I did. I went to fill it back up. So almost got a ticket for drinking in public, not even drinking in public.
Oh boy.
And drinking water, no less.
Drinking water, yeah. But I mean, it was ridiculous. I was scared because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not drinking. Like, I'm not going to get a ticket for something I'm not doing. If I'm doing it, fine, no problem. I'll take my lumps. But if I'm not doing it, fuck that.
Yeah.
That had to suck for you, Kenny.
Yeah, but it's all good. It is what it is. And luckily everything worked out. The other cop was real cool about it. So,
All right, the pretty lady on the screen.
Yeah, let's go back to the lady. Oh, and for Tim, the big burly guy back here. There you go.
That's
yeah, there you go. He's early, all right.
There you go, Timmy.
Took a while.
That's about a 54, 55 Chevy.
It's a nice fucking car. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I called her right. It was a Chevy. Yes.
Yeah, you've got something right tonight.
And I also called her right about the bulky arms too. Ew. Real man's man.
Yeah, you still can't go in there.
Yeah, I see it got like a keypad or something
So
in
I've been
there
lied
for
at
the
this police
police.
department before.
No.
It's just always frustrated when you have to run into a place that's.
I think you mean frustrating, not frustrated. Frustrating.
He
That's what you
revealed it to England.
Wait a minute. Okay, just now I know this is out of focus, this picture right here, but doesn't it kind of look like a Russian like dictator or something kind of sitting around his sons? Just like, yes, it is me,
Yeah.
I am here.
Yeah, German. Look at the one beside
German,
it.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
Heil Hitler.
German. Yeah, there we go. German. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny, you're too caught up
that
in the
helps
whole
me.
Ukraine
really
Russian thing
don't.
right now. If that was the first thought in your mind.
Hey, Hornet.
Poor man.
Could go in and interrogate himself.
This interrogating room.
He is gonna go interrogate himself.
There's a camera right there.
Yes, there are cameras in interrogation rooms.
But
Huh?
I'll
It
guarantee
was
that one ain't
there.
turned on right now.
I just get frustrated every time I come.
Oh my
Oh, well,
God, this is the first I've learned of it.
I know, right?
God.
That's Glenn Serio's camera.
I
Why did
was
it
walking and waiting.
So this window was not foggy before. You place something
There
over
probably
it to make it
something,
foggy.
Yeah, because they knew you were
something on the
coming back.
window. Arnett.
This guy seems so confused.
I know,
Doesn't he?
right? He like a little kid at the mall.
It's got to be the big burly guy that has you confused him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, you know. I mean, hey. When
I
you
do
got
have to
it,
give him
you got
credit
it.
though.
What are you giving him credit for?
He didn't go back over to that window while that lady was standing there.
I thought he might go to the other one and try and hit on her some more. But he didn't.
I wish he would.
Good
I
for
didn't
him.
get that screenshot.
I think he knows that he out hit league.
Well, and
no
that's, you know,
doubt,
and that's not, it shouldn't be because of his homelessness.
No,
You know?
well, I mean, he probably wasn't interested in him, or
Well, yeah.
because he knew she wasn't injured that day. Yeah.
Oh,
But you never know. Different situation, different time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how life works.
Mhm.
Oh, hold it. He's going over there to get in her business.
those look like some uncomfy chairs.
Yeah.
I know, really.
I think my butt hurt her saying it after 10 minutes.
Yeah, don't tell him it might have two-way glass too. That's a secret.
Oh, by the way, Kenny, the chairs are for compliance, not comfy.
Yeah. Like those fucking Art Deco chairs. They're not there to sit in, they're there to look pretty, but they don't look pretty, so whatever.
Oh, there's a sword.
Well, yeah.
Look, he's got his backpack with him. He's got one of those hiking backpacks you can see from the little things you can put on.
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely ain't sitting down in one of them chairs.
No.
I thought he had a big ticket die on him because the way could look like freaking ticket lags at the bottom. Am I the one who sees that?
Must be a chick thing.
Must be.
The waiting time is about 5 minutes.
And that's why she told you to have a seat.
Yeah, we were busy.
Okay. Hey, would you want to have a seat in any one of those things?
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
Okay.
No.
You know, Kenny, you put this guy up here to bring him down, but you're just building him up.
I'm not putting up here to bring him down.
He is our Lord and Savior. Sorry, PayPal Patrick. You are not our savior anymore.
By the way, everyone.
By
the way, guys, if anybody is tired of Timber, I will accept you know,
Money. Let's
money
do an
to get rid of
auction.
him. To
We've
get rid
done
of
it
him
before.
at any time. It has been done before, and it is still open for anybody that is tired of Tim Berry. Just throwing that out there.
Oh
All right,
no, I
but
like Tim Berry.
let's start the bidding at $25. Okay, and I'm gone for 10 minutes. How's that?
No.
No, I like Tim Berry. I like Kevin up here.
Well, it's
But
okay.
someone-
I mean, I
don't
can
have to wait.
drop on
At
a
one time, I think
chat.
Shannon paid $100 to get Tim off. I had to do it. I'm sorry,
Oh
Tim.
my
I gotta
God.
do it. I gotta do it.
No.
Oh my God, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Wasn't it Jimmy from Australia? Oh!
Which one?
Okay.
All right, guys. She's back. We're back. So he's finally getting
okay.
some service. So what's gonna happen here?
So Sergeant's driving in right now to come and speak to you, okay?
Which one?
Sergeant Valencia.
Okay. How long is it going to take?
He's just driving in from out of the field.
Oh.
Shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
Okay. Sergeant Valencia.
I'm going to get some cold water.
Oh, jeez.
Go to the interrogation room.
she can interrogate me anytime. I'll be okay with that.
Whoa.
I like the dress.
Yeah. And we know, Tim, you want the burly cop guy to interrogate you. We get it. All right, I noticed I was supposed to.
That actually looks really nice, doesn't it?
That blue thing right there kind of reminds me of the tongue emoji that you see sometimes. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I think I've been seeing too many emojis lately.
Yeah. I mean, the whole planter display there is really nice looking now.
It
Good
is.
for them.
It's a nice police station.
You pay $236 for not having a leash on your dog. They ought to be able to afford a station like that.
You can't afford the $200 ticket, but he can afford a police radio, huh?
No, there's dispatchers right there.
All right.
No, he has one.
So
Oh, he
I
has it on
charge
him?
$236 for a ticket.
Okay.
And so, like I told the girls, if we go back to 2018, when I was being responsible, I had a membership at 24 Hour Fitness.
Does this voice sound
I
higher?
had a job.
Tim.
You know, I was trying to get myself out of my own situation. So back then, the San Mateo Police Department prevented me from getting out of homelessness 2 times. So basically, when I went to court, you know, I'm being asked for money, which back then, if you guys didn't do what you did, I would have had a job.
Is this court case for an issue back then, or is it a
No, it's a ticket for I think a few months ago.
Okay. What was that ticket for?
It's for running a red light.
Okay.
And
Wait.
I thought they were about the dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, no.
how many tickets is this guy fucking getting? Oh my god.
Either this guy is like one of the best actors in the world, or I really feel for him. I mean, he sounds lost.
I mean, he does, and I do kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, okay, so if I'm understanding this right, he wants the city to pay for his current ticket of speeding a red light, and he's using the fact that he got other tickets and for the police messing with him and the whole, you know, dog leash thing as ammunition and reasons why they should pay it. I don't, the two don't correlate at all.
No.
And it's sad. I mean, this guy really does need some help.
One thing that doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I know, right? Black is not about
Damn.
the dog.
We've been bamboozled.
Oh my.
Okay, let's hear what he
God.
says about the running the red light.
Oh Lord, this
And
guy.
so what I'm saying is, since the police department prevented me from getting out of homelessness 2 times, now it's your guys' responsibility to pay
His
for
voice
all
is
my legal
trembling
fees.
Yeah.
I think
badly.
honestly, unfortunately, I kind of feel bad we've been making fun of him now because
Yeah.
I think he's on the verge of like a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
I think
I agree.
I think that he really is just. I mean, he's at his wits' end. It seems, you know.
He's not a frauditor, auditor, cop watcher, or anything. He's just a guy documenting his own life, and it's on a downward spiral.
Yeah.
And
that's what it seems like going on
shit,
here.
I feel bad now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to do it.
Okay. We can't authorize that. If you want to take up a finance issue, you got to go to HR through finance. But we can't authorize that. So if you want to make a claim to the city, you're more than
Unless there's another plot twist. This is all done in order to get him an insanity plea.
I don't know.
I know. I don't know.
His shaking voice was. I mean, that told the whole story for me. He's telling the truth, dude.
Oh no, I think a lot of crap's happened to him, and we saw the video where that cop wasn't wrong.
All he's asking for is a break. That's all he's doing.
I know, but he's not going to get it, and he doesn't seem to understand that.
Well,
he's not going to get it. Otherwise, he wouldn't post it.
But at the same time, why, when the cop was offering him assistance and help, he didn't take it? Now he's here asking for help, and I'm guessing later on the video we saw is after or before this. I'm not sure. Anyway, he had somebody willing to help him, and he refused it. But now he's looking for help. See,
pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This actually came up at work last night with me. When I was talking to a customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, it's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we already got bamboozled about a dog. What else are we gonna get bamboozled about?
Yeah, we agree. I mean, he possibly could get a break, but I mean, this isn't the way to go about it at all. And maybe he doesn't know that. He's just so upset with the police. He's fixated on the police and what they did to him. And I can't relate to it, but I don't even understand where he's coming from, but it's like, I feel bad because it's like I think it would do him some good to get that relief. But the question is, if he were to get that relief, would it help him change his life, or would he just keep on doing what he's doing? Is the question.
Yeah.
But what exactly is he doing that we know of?
Nothing. He's filming
Except
the police.
being homeless.
He's filming the police. He's auditing, literally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now we got video of him going to the finance.
I mean, let's face it. This guy, he obviously has a grudge against the police. That's obvious.
Well, to me, it seems like
Glenn Serio, that's how he started, with his grudge against the cops. Okay, but this kid is no Glenn Serio.
No,
he needs the guy needs some help with.
We need to give him a break.
Yeah, he said I wish he had the help, but man, you gotta be able to help yourself too, while let others help you.
Well, that's the thing. He's out here asking for help, but then he's not accepting help when it's given to him. That's the issue.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, as soon as we get done with this video. when we get done with this video, what we have to do is look to see if this video that we're watching right now is before or after the one you put up the other day.
It's after.
This is after.
Yeah.
So basically, he was offered to help. He's not going to take it.
Oh, no. Actually, let's find out right here. Let's see. Well, actually, no. Yeah, after the video, we'll find out.
Yeah, that's fine. After the video.
All right, then welcome to do that. But you have to go down to City Hall to do that claim.
Yeah.
Hey, Morgie.
Well, I have a ticket. They're asking me to pay for it, and I don't have money.
Hey, Morgie.
And so what the
G'day, guys. Claims and everything is through the courts, so that's not through us. All we do is write a ticket for, in this case.
Well, you guys got to talk to somebody because I'm here talking to you about it.
No, I understand it.
So you have to pass. You have to pass the word.
Okay.
You know.
Like I said, Mr. Sears, we can't authorize that through us. So if you wish to make a claim to the city, you can.
No, they've already sent me through circles before.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know. I'm here telling you verbally that back then I was being responsible. I was holding the ball of responsibility, if that's what people want to call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was holding the ball of responsibility. I was taking care of business. You know, I was trying to get myself out of my situation.
I understand that, sir.
So by the police department doing what they did 2 times to me, now it's your guys' responsibility to get me out of my situation and pay for my legal fees.
What I don't understand is how is what happened in the past reflecting you running a red light today?
And there it
Good
is.
question.
And there it is. I mean, that is the key question, and let's see exactly what he has to say about that.
Or a month ago when you said it was.
Well, if you guys didn't do what you did in the past, I would have had a job right now and I could have paid my ticket.
But if you didn't run the red light, you wouldn't have got a ticket. Correct?
That's right. Or whatever it was. So what I'm saying is I'm being asked for money from the courts. You know, you guys did what you did in the past. What you guys did caused me to I don't have money for food. You know, I can't buy any clothes for myself.
But what we did in the past, did that cause you to run the red light?
No. If I had money in my pocket, which if I had a job right now, I would have paid for my ticket.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Give
him props for that. Give him props for that.
He's a really good example of, if you want to reform the police department, this is where you have.
Oh, Morgie, they're here for you.
Put a sock in it, Tim. Can somebody take the stuffing out of the bear, please?
The cops down there are like, oh my God, she's shitty as a loon.
Tim, shut the fuck up.
They're going to cut you.
Shut the fuck up.
Morgie, you want me to pop off so you can get closer to him?
Let Morgie continue, Tim.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm going to stuff you in the recycling bin, Tim.
Oh!
Tim, shut up.
Go ahead. I muted him. Go ahead.
For a second. I've got something I'd like to say something.
I
please.
muted him. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you want to talk about police reform, here's a really, really good example of what you can do is by putting in a social services contact within the police departments that can run people through this kind of thing. That give them support services. I mean, you know, if you wanted to, you know, really get them to explain things, put them in the right area to help them out. I know some people don't want to take those kind of things, but at least you've got the option.
I agree with you, Morgie. I do.
Yeah, but somebody point out that the guy he will only be playing the victim, and he pointed around. I don't know that. Yeah, some people think he blamed Aaron Allen for his problem, that playing the victim, stuff like that. I don't know. The guy definitely has.
Yeah, I know, but he's obviously. He's obviously in a bad place, and I know. If you had a counselling service at the station, at least they could give a hand with
Oh,
something like this and sit him down and go, you know, blah 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 blah. I mean, if you want to talk about police reform, there's something that you could put a resource
Oh.
into.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I agree in what you're saying. I'm just saying that what people are attaching is like, yeah, I'm not that good story as simple as that.
Yeah,
and
I know, but I'm just saying that in general, you know, people want to see police reform.
Yeah.
So if you want to see police reform and resources going into social services like this, so that police don't have to deal with this, it goes to the right, you know, it goes to the right direction.
Right.
So the cops don't look like they're coming off as assholes because it's not their area to deal with. You know what I mean? I mean, one of the biggest problems is they go in, they blame the cops for the problems that they've caused, saying that it's, you know, 99% of the problems, you know, they accuse cops of has nothing to do with the cops.
Right.
So, you know, but the resources aren't there for the cops come off looking like assholes.
Mogi, are you suggesting that perhaps, you know, as far as, you know, police officers go, that some of them should be actually trained like at from the academy in social services and be aware of it?
A lot of police officers do have degrees in social. Well, they do here in social services. But I mean, why can't you have a social services officer or counseling officer who has the resources attached to each police station or a
well,
police
they're
station?
doing that with a lot of police stations are actually hiring social workers to work with them, and not only that. I mean, the thing is, a lot of places aren't doing that because it's going to cost a lot of money and the taxpayers and all that. I think an easier resource would be to, like Tim was saying, train every officer more to how to deal with these situations.
Yeah.
Be able to give them the resources they need instead of hiring new personnel specifically for that. Just train the officers that are already on duty to deal with situations like this better. Not only would it save a little bit of money, but it will also help the perception to the public of the police.
I
And more
completely,
important, it'll just save lives.
yeah,
It'll save lives.
I completely agree, guys. The way to reform police, the way you guys are that not define the police and put less money into them, because that's gonna make things worse for everyone.
So this whole situation kind of reminds me of the the thief that sneaks onto your roof, falls through a crack in your roof, gets injured, and then sues you because they were hurt while trying to steal from you and shit like that. That's what this reminds me of. He got caught running a red light, so now he's deciding, well, you guys messed with me so many years back, which they did. Let's not say they didn't. At least in one of the videos we saw. So if I would have been able to, if you would have messed with me, I would have got a job. I would have money. I would be able to pay this ticket. So he's trying to use that as a thing. And another thing, if 2 years ago the 2 times the police messed with you, if you got a ticket, how, unless you were in jail or something, how does that prevent you from getting a job?
Right.
You know, I don't.
Well, I mean, it shows up on your record, though, right?
What's that?
I said it shows up on your record.
What, a ticket?
What?
Yeah.
That depends. That depends on if it's a felony.
And most employment history doesn't do that thorough of a check. He could go work at Carl's Jr. Or Target. They're not going to do they don't need like security clearance for Target, not that I'm aware of at least. I mean, I guess maybe the price of their freaking chalupa, I don't know what they have there. Their freaking Kmart, I'm thinking Kmart in the fucking whole, you know, I can't even think of her name now.
And hey, Kenny, let's face it, Kenny. You know, if I can get a part time at McDonald's, then there's a serious breakdown.
Yeah, well, it's not like he needs his driving record for a lot of jobs. I mean, you know, if he had if he was doing a driving record and it came up, yeah, I could understand it. But you know, it's not. It doesn't sound. Yeah, he doesn't need. There's a lot of jobs he doesn't need a driving license check on.
Exactly.
Okay, let me tell you something real quick. Okay, back in 1997, I applied for the Department of Corrections to go work in the prisons. Okay. Shortly after I completed training, I decided I wanted to purchase a pistol. Stopped in, of course, you've got the 3-day wait period, but they still got to make the call. The guy was making the call while I was standing in front of him. In Arizona, they call DPS. He calls, they tell him, I've got an open case back here in Pennsylvania. He says, he does? He says, that's funny. He works for the Department of Corrections out here in Arizona. See how far back see how, the thing is, a little while after that, I wanted to join search and rescue out there because I didn't put a certain charge that I had on my paperwork with the county sheriff. I couldn't get in.
Well, yeah, that's a lot different.
A lot of them
though.
don't do the same checks.
Yeah, that's a lot different though. You're trying to be a corrections officer. Of course, they're going to do those kind of checks. Search and rescue, those are type of jobs. Yes, they are going to do a lot of checks on you. And we're talking about Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Target, Kmart, gas station. They're not going to do those type of checks.
No.
Is Jack in the Box still around?
Yes.
Yeah.
And and you know what? The Jumbo Jacks are quite tasty still. Just to let you know. All right, so let's continue this video. We've been paused for quite a while now.
What the San Mateo Police Department did to me in the past.
Listen for a minute. Here's what I'll tell you. Like I said, if you wish to make a claim, you can through city finance. If you'd like,
they've sent me through circles. They've sent me through circles before.
Hear me out. If you'd like help with getting out of homelessness and into housing or something, I know you've talked to Officer Garcia. We have those resources. You just have to be willing to accept them.
Exactly.
I went to Maple Street and now I'm back on the street again. So what was the point of taking a few steps forward? So you guys.
Well, back up. Why are you back on the streets? If you went there, why did you leave willingly? Were you forced to leave? I mean, what happened there?
So Kenny, sometimes there's no space.
No, he said he went there.
I can, I'm not like asking, for your experiences and stuff, but like my brother, I mean, there was times where he couldn't get in places.
Tim, again, I know the big burly police officer. I know the big burly police officer is confusing you, but he said he went there and now he's back out on the streets, implying that he was off the streets for a while. We're trying to determine why he left the place he was at.
Yeah, and Tim, I wasn't letting to out you. I was last thing I can then going to Tim.
Yeah, I was going Tim.
I was laughing at not you, Tim.
Yeah,
Guys, it's not about me. I'm sorry.
It's all about you, Tim.
But Tim, it's okay because it's classic Tim Berry. There's something completely going on in the video, and you go off on a wild tangent. Classic Tim Berry.
Is it possible that at
and yet you get to say Tim?
Well, I was trying to be nice, and because it seemed like a really nice story, I was being nice. So I was just going Tim.
It could be coming up later,
Tim,
right?
Like I'm doing now. Tim. That's what I was doing.
So like last week, you were like Tim.
I know.
And it was like, okay, he's on his way back. Yeah.
Tim, put a sock in it.
No.
Now, is it possible this Maple Street that he was at, did he go look for employment? If he didn't look for employment, would be one reason that he could no longer stay there, or it's a certain time frame that you can stay there.
This is true. I mean, that could very well be one of the reasons. I mean, if he wasn't trying to better himself, they're not just going to let him stay there forever. I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing. We don't know why he's back on the street after Maple Street. We don't know. And we also don't know how long he was there.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's continue.
You can push me back.
You want me to have Officer Garcia reach out to you again and work with you to get into these services?
They already have all my information. I don't need to go in circles again.
I'm not trying to send you in circles.
You know,
I'm asking
Life
if you
Moves
like-
already has my
So
information.
what I'm asking is, would you like me to speak with Officer Garcia and see if Life Moves?
I've already
Oh,
been
what
down
what
that.
he say?
You know,
I'm asking if
Life
you
Moves
like-
already has my
I'd like-
information.
What I'm asking is,
Would you like to speak to Officer Garcia?
and see if Life Moves?
I've already been down that road.
I'm asking, would you like me to continue that?
Well, I already went down. I've already gone through that once, and I'm back on the street. I thought that we were going to move forward with my
Would
situation.
you like me to continue that?
All right, real quick. So Life Moves. I'm on their website right now. Stable homes built vibrant communities. Life Moves has expertise in rapidly return our unhoused neighbors to stable homes. Okay, so they help you. Single adult services. Shelter. Also, they have shelter support and outreach program. So my guess is, just according to this website, if he was kicked out, either he broke one of their rules, or he just wasn't trying to better himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it. Those are just above a quick cursory look. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So he got there, and apparently he either overstayed his welcome, which, let's be honest, I could see this guy doing that. Or he did something stupid, which I could see him doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he ran a red light and got kicked out.
Yeah. I doubt that, but that'd be funny. Now, it wouldn't be funny. That'd actually be pretty shitty.
Yeah.
With Officer Garcia.
For what? If I've already
To
been,
get you out of
if
the
I
situation that you
if
wanna
I've
get out of.
already went down that road once, they already sent me to Maple Street, Life Moves did, and I thought we were gonna move forward with my situation. Why am I back on the street again? If they say that they got, because they told me they got really good counselors over there in
Would you
Maple
like
Street.
me
So
to
what
continue
happened?
that? Would you like to try that again? Sometimes if it doesn't work on the first time, we'll continue to try. We'll continue to help you out.
Well, I think you guys need to correct whatever's going on over there, because if I'm back on the street after you guys already helped me once, or Life Moves.
With that situation.
Well, then what I'm saying is, if Life Moves already helped me once and they send me to Maple Street Shelter, and I'm back on the street, I thought we were going to move forward. So what's going on?
Well,
You
and like
know,
I said, I'll speak
there
with
has to
Officer
be a
Garcia.
problem.
I'll speak with Officer Garcia, see where maybe the problem occurred, and we'll work on getting you to be able to move forward. Is that
Well,
something- is
I'm
that
not
something
going.
that you would
I'm
like?
not going to city to file a claim because they've already sent me in circles before.
We can't authorize
So-
any of that here.
Well, I'm not telling you to authorize anything. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
You guys are now responsible for paying all my legal fees, so that needs to get paid.
Okay. Unfortunately, like I said, we cannot pay that here. If you wish to file a claim, you can through City Hall. Is there anything else?
Like
can
I
help with
told
today?
you, City Hall has already sent me in circles, and so I'm telling you, I'm holding the
can he
San Mateo
pause
Police
real quick?
responsible for paying that ticket.
First, is it related?
Yeah. As far as making the payments and stuff like that, if at the time of the previous hearing, when they're willing to offer a payment structure, the judge will automatically, extend everything as long as the payments are made.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
And
I
there
just want to
actually
throw that
are,
in.
and there are companies and organizations that will help you pay your ticket. Some will even pay it for you. I mean, if you look at the right place, there's resources for almost everything if you look for them. But you have to look for them. You have to accept their help. You have to fill.
Yep.
You have to fill their criteria. You have to do what they want you to do, and then you can get it done.
Yeah, having trouble paying your mortgage? Call us 1999 blah blah blah. Right? I mean, there's scammers out there everywhere, and how do people not notice them?
I mean,
That's amazing to me.
But it's crazy how much just social services exist already, and we here in this country want to keep adding more and more and more and more and more. I mean, we just, I mean, it's just making it easier for people to,
Yeah, I mean, that's why I could never, have a career in social services because I would just get too involved, and that's not right. I mean, when you're in a position like that, you got to be, third party, straight and narrow. That's
You're
it.
you're never third party, Tim.
Well, but I'm not a social worker either, so I
No,
kind of
you're
prove my
not.
point there.
I
So,
know, I know, I know. All right, let's continue.
all right.
Because I'm not going to take it.
Without the authorization.
I'm not going to pay for it.
Mr. Macias, what I would explain to you is if you don't pay that, then these can accrue more fees and potentially warrants. I'm not doing this as a scare tactic or anything. I'm just letting you know what could happen. If you would like the city to pay for it, you have to go through the process with City Hall.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Go through the process.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do today, sir?
I don't know how it doesn't click that what you guys did before in the past.
Mr. Macias,
I don't have no money in my pocket to pay for my own bills,
I hear you. Like I said, what happened in the past has no bearing on you running a red light currently. That was your own choice as a grown adult to do that.
Yeah.
So that's why the ticket occurred. It has nothing to do with the past.
That's nice. I like how you say that because whatever those officers did in the past that prevented me from getting out of homelessness, now they are responsible. And since they're not here with the department still holds a responsibility of making up for what they did to me.
Mr. Macias, like I said, if you wish to file the claim, you have to go to City Hall. Is there anything else I can help you with today, sir?
Nope. I'm just telling you to pass the word on. You guys are responsible. I don't care about getting a job. I don't care about an apartment. I don't care about.
Oh, really?
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know you guys are responsible for paying that ticket.
All right.
He shows his true colors, doesn't he?
I mean, right there. I mean, he doesn't care about bettering himself. He just admitted it right then and there.
Right. It's like, what the fuck? I was sticking up for him, for God's sake.
And it's funny. You watch this whole video and you go back and forth with his, what he's thinking, what he's doing, and it's like it's like a good drama. It's like, oh, I hate this guy. Oh no, I feel bad for him. Oh, fuck you. At the end, it's like,
I know, right?
He's got it all planned out.
Yeah, for real.
He's like the majority. He's like the majority of frauditors. He's a professional victim.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, Tim feels betrayed right now. He was down for the guy.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
This guy.
Seriously, I'm sorry for the language, Kenny.
Hey, that's okay. He said a lot more.
I'm like really pissed right
your,
now.
Name and badge number because I got to
Oh,
document.
there it is.
Sergeant Valencia.
Yep.
My badge is
Can I
52.
see it?
My badge is 52.
52. How about the officer on that call, badge number 187? I got a kick out of that. Like that is too perfect. It took the honor.
Which one was that?
The last video I did was Wednesday. I posted, I think, and someone calls a media officer and asks, it says name and badge number. The officer tells him the name and then says, "What's your badge number?" 187. Excuse me, my badge number is 187.
Yeah, and like the author wearing a black band on his back because I know that Kktv made that their morning officer getting killed at them. So yeah,
quite a few officers have been killed lately.
Yeah, they don't need to be dealing with the crowd right now with so many of them dying every day.
So I hope you pass the word.
Hey, Mogi, I know you're still out there.
It
I
seems
mean,
like
what else do you have planned for me if I keep speaking up?
I mean, Tim, I know you heard the video playing in the background. What on earth made you just decide to go ahead and start a conversation with Morgan? With the video
oh my God, I kid you not. As I was talking, the video started. I'm sorry.
So then why didn't you stop when you heard it start?
Are
you more important?
I was on a roll. I was on a roll.
You're more important on my channel than I am, and the video is on my own channel. Is what you're trying to say?
Can I just?
Oh no, I'm more like the, I'm the Klingon.
Can I just intervene, please? Chat, can we please have a 1 or a 2? 1 for banning Tim from ever having coffee before he comes on a stream.
What?
I like that one.
Wait a minute.
Or 2, making sure that Tim has masking tape over his mouth before he comes on a stream.
Or maybe I should just use the mute button a lot more. I'm trying to be nice about it.
Or
I
3,
wanna throw
use
this-
the mute button a lot, please.
We were talking about badge numbers. I want to throw this out there real quick. I think his name was Herbert Studstill in the bank.
Yep. Yeah.
The cop comes walking in. He says, "Name and badge number, please." Heinz 57.
Yeah.
But out of blink, he said Heinz badge number 57.
Yeah. Oh, I like that name, Cactus Jones. Rhymes with Cactus Jack. What's up, Ohio Steve? All right, so let's continue here. I think it's pretty much over, but
He's trying to brush my situation and my story under the rug.
You're not listening. I told you the route you need to go through with City Hall.
But I've already been down that road. They're gonna send me in circles again.
You have to go through the route with City Hall.
is it just me, or does he sound a lot like KC Camera Boy?
Yeah. And
Really
so
bad.
I'll get why he would want to cancel this situation. I mean, I would want to get myself out of something like that, not keep myself in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I get that the part of that mentality. Yeah.
The best answer I could give you.
They're gonna tell me that I passed the 6-month statute of limitation or whatever.
I'm giving you the answer to your question.
You know?
Is there anything else I could help you with today?
Yeah, just pass the word on.
You have a great day, man.
You guys are responsible.
Oh,
No, they're
I'm sure that cop is gonna pass the word on.
Is he going to try and talk to the pretty lady before he leaves? Probably not. Maybe. Let's see.
Run, Forrest, run!
He is.
So do you see how they don't want
Oh.
to understand?
Back
This
to
ain't her.
her.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's a different one.
Yeah, I did already. No. Not really.
Why you standing there?
So they're like, oh no, not him again.
Hint, hint, hint. Leave.
Walk it down, walk it down.
Go out to that $2,500 bike.
Can't afford
$4,500 for a bike?
He can't afford $200, but he's got a complete rig for his
He
camera.
has a complete rig and a freaking CB radio. Police band.
Oh, I
and
thought that
everything.
was his. I thought that was his bike. Hey Tim, you know, Tyrant Slayer Studio has a $2,500 bicycle.
Well, apparently that's nothing compared to this guy.
No,
$4,500?
I think it's what it's coming down to is if they really show me they're not willing to pay for that ticket, then what's going to happen is I'm going to have to stand in front of the police department with a picket sign that says defund the San Mateo Police.
Oh wait, maybe this was before. Maybe this was before because this looks like the where he was standing in the
Police
video I
department.
did.
Because if you defund the San Mateo Police Department, then they'll have to pay for everything out there.
So if you
Defund
so hold
the-
on, let's get this straight. He wants them to pay his ticket, but now he wants to defund them. How are they going to pay your ticket if it's defunded, genius?
I say it once, I'm thinking defunding only makes things worse. Doesn't help anyone.
Trust me,
And-
Washington, D.C. will figure everything out.
No, he's
for them.
live. He's live. Who's live? This guy. This guy's live right now.
No. Get out.
Okay, let's
Right,
see.
hold on, can it
Money.
rebroadcast?
Wait, hold on. I gotta see. Is he? Is he really live right now? Let's see. No, he's not. He's not live. What are you talking about?
We got bamboozled.
Oh, you got me all happy and shit, and he's not even live. What the fuck, dude?
Okay, scroll down a little. Scroll down slow.
Oh wait, he said he might have gotten confused with
See?
they not brother.
Fishing. So he found live bait. That
Ugh, I hate
he
fishing.
went to the to the critical mass in Frisco apparently, and here he goes with its audits and shit. I think anyway, there's one more.
Yeah.
I think one more I want to show you guys right here. This guy's just too much fun.
Edited video, still 21 minutes.
Well, you know.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, I won't back down.
Yeah, this is gonna get struck down in a couple hours.
well in the father. At least I know that airs a ton, so
Place looks so clean.
You going to a courtroom today?
And the trespass order.
Perfect. So, California Rules of Court, I'm just bringing this to your attention because you have a camera on you.
Okay.
So it says, can't have camera equipment in the courthouse.
Okay, is this a public building?
Hang on 1 second. So, it has to do with the courthouse. And I'm more than happy to give you this copy. The commissioner's not going to let you in the courtroom with that.
Well, I'm bringing my camera.
Certainly.
Well, if you want to go back over there and just let them know I'm here to document my case.
Okay.
If they don't want to hear my case, then they should just dismiss it and let me go.
Okay.
If only it were that easy.
That ain't gonna happen.
I know, right?
I mean, if he had like walked in with like an old Polaroid instant camera, nobody would have cared.
yeah, what is I swear the guys are worse than a freaking teenager with a phone. They like cannot put it down for a single second.
Take a deep breath, Kenny.
So is the camera
It'll
on?
be okay.
Of course.
Okay.
It's always on.
So what this says right here, sir, that it can't
Okay,
be
I've
on
already
inside
been
the
through that with other deputies, so
Okay.
I'm just asking you so we don't go through this again.
Uh-huh.
Go back there and let them know that I'm here to document my case.
Okay, what's your last name so I can tell them? that you're here?
Macias.
Macias?
Yeah.
Okay, you can just wait out here for me. I'll let them know.
Thank you.
Yep, same guy, Internet God. Same guy.
Just let them.
Oh
No,
no.
let them know that I'm here to document my case. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay.
And so
I'll
whatever.
bring it
That,
back.
thank
This
you.
is for traffic this morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Won't back down, but he went outside.
Fuji.
Walk the same.
Fuji.
Walk the same. Is it?
Yeah, I got court today.
Long hair, don't care.
He's making me seasick.
Ooh, it rhymed. Long hair, don't care. It rhymed.
So
You
I
know
went
what?
down there, double checked with Commissioner Mazzei, who is running that calendar today. There's no way you can bring your camera into the courthouse or into the courtroom. So I'd like to offer you this document, it's California Rules of Court for cameras, and it does have our order from the presiding judge that says cameras will not be allowed in the courthouse.
Well, for normal law-abiding citizens that understand what a judge's order means, what does that mean in layman's term, Tim? Are
Now
you
he,
serious?
now he goes to the loo.
I know, right? Now he's gonna be quiet. All right, Morgie, in layman's term, what does that mean?
You ain't coming in, sunshine.
Basically.
I'm
Jeff,
back,
this
by
is
the
just for
way.
your information, so you
Too late, Tim.
know where you.
Oh.
You can't make laws
My
that
life
supersede
story.
the Constitution. So I'm here to go to court. If you guys decide not to let me in, that's up to you guys.
Okay, so if you choose not to come inside without your camera with it off, then I guess you can't have court today.
Actually, this is a public building, so I should be allowed to come in here with
So,
my cameras.
Once again, I want to bring this to your attention. You're more than welcome to have this. I made this copy for you. So would you like to read it?
I don't know what to tell you. Okay. This is a public building. My constitutional rights stand inside this building.
Is it? I'm sorry. Is the camera like attached to his head? Because he just
Yeah,
kind of said no with the camera. Is he saying yeah? I mean, I'm a little confused here.
And I would like to point out something. The cartoons were invented more than 100 years before cameras were invented, and way before camera phones were invented. So there are nowhere cartoons that say you're allowed to bring a freaking camera into a courthouse.
Well, normally they can in the public areas unless there's a judge's order in place, which at this place there is. So you can't now.
And courts are non-traditional public forums anyway, so you know that's and it's got time, place, and manner restrictions.
And post offices are non-public forums too. Actually, there's a court case that documents that they are non-traditional public forums. So
exactly,
I mean,
public access does not mean public.
Exactly.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, what's up, Shiva?
Shiva.
And I don't know why you guys are making laws or rules that supersede the Constitution. You know?
So would you like this?
What do you think he doesn't know what supersede means? What do you want to bet?
I'll guarantee it.
I tell you.
Because it's actually been said. Sorry, it's actually been said before. They talk about the first, second, fourth, fifth, sixth, but they forget about that one. Can you get both hands in there? Oh, this way. Number 10.
They all Terry Peg things out the cartoon nor everything else with that. I'm sorry, they don't know what they think they do.
No.
And I mean, I don't claim to be as part of law, but I frankly don't know everything in the cartoons, but I know what they guys are about. The fraudsters are about complete BS.
I would love to ask an auditor to tell me a constitutional amendment that is not the first, second, third, fourth, or maybe let's see, they might know the 10th. They might know the 10th, but I don't think they know any other constitutional amendment besides those. Guaranteed, hardly. No, I bet you there are some that do, but a majority of them probably don't.
Yeah.
How many amendments are there to the Constitution?
26, isn't it?
26.
Yeah.
27.
27. Oh.
27?
Yeah. It was asked on a YouTube video the other day.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
can we?
27.
I've got an
if
idea.
you find it on YouTube, it must be correct, right?
Yeah.
I've got an idea. So, according to Frauditor knowledge and sensibility of the Constitution, do you think that we should be able to invoke the 25th Amendment to all frauditors?
I forget what the 25th Amendment.
It means you can relieve them of the duties. So, according to this guy, he's relieving himself of responsibility because it's all the cop's fault. So does that mean that he's actually invoking the 25th Amendment?
Yeah, that's not how it works. That's not how this works.
I know, but I'm just saying under frauditor thinking, do you think that they could work this one out?
Let's continue.
Copy, sir.
No, tell him I'm here to document my case.
That's exactly what I told him inside. And
well, I'm gonna be waiting here.
He's got better audio.
Courtroom with the camera.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. This is a public building.
Would you like this?
No, I'm not gonna take it.
All right, sir. You could call the 261-5200
No, I'm not calling anybody.
Court clerk, and maybe you could rearrange another court date.
No, I'm here today.
Okay.
My day for court is here today. So
I can help out here?
who's gonna be the one to decide to not let me in?
I want to know if this the traffic call. Yeah, traffic right side. Right side.
You know, we all joke about like these guys, you know, being on alcohol and
You're more than
stuff
welcome
at
to
the
come see me.
time,
You put your camera
but it
on
never
and
shows
bring
up
it
in the
back.
police
It's a
reports.
public building. So what's your name and badge number?
Deputy Marinos, 909.
Okay. Let me get your name.
I just told you. Deputy
Okay,
Marinos.
let me take a picture of it so I
909.
have documentation of it.
Okay, that's fine.
It's on video. I mean, this guy.
You want to turn so I can get your name?
What?
I said I want to take a picture of your name.
Sir, I just told you who I was. Take your picture, keep filming, that's fine. Okay? Have a nice day, sir.
Sure. And clean. You're anybody who wants to come on up, you guys are more than welcome. The link is pinned to the top. If you would like to, if not, no worries.
I guess court is empty, and so they're saying you can come on in now. So you want to grab your stuff? Come on in.
So they're gonna let him in with his camera.
Hey, can you pause real quick?
Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you. Hey, I got a problem with a neighbor next to me. I need to take care of that issue ASAP. I wish I could have stayed here longer. Maybe once I get it finished, you'll still be here, like all arguing about shit and everything like that. But man, I love these, streams. And I hope it comes again a once a week thing. Am I right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
So thanks, Kenny, and every in chat and every on panel too for having me here. So
All right, have a good one, Tim.
all right,
Well,
take care,
you.
guys. Thank you.
Bye. Meow.
Not gonna fit.
What is attached to him?
Oh.
Remember, Tim, no means no.
By the way, Tim, I'm not bailing you out.
Hurry up and get through. I'm claustrophobic.
Maybe it's that big burly cop that he likes that's coming to visit him.
God, I'm seasick.
I know, right?
When you get down there, then you can ask her again if the camera can go on, okay? Give you the privilege of walking in.
Well, they know about.
Stop. We're not going to discuss it. That's up to her. So you can grab your stuff and just go down for
I'm just letting you know. Everybody knows about the First Amendment, so I don't know what's your guys' problem.
Ooh, look at all that water. Aqua.
If you took an oath,
Yeah, it's a shame you don't know the First Amendment, Sunshine.
Everybody already knows. It's just they're playing games.
See, he's taking this as a victory.
What is the First Amendment that he's protecting?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I know. They all are. Now he's going to fight his case to get a $238 ticket. I won't back down. Did Morgie take off?
No, Morgan's
No,
here.
I'm here.
What'd you say about the 25th Amendment?
I was just saying under frauditor logic that he should be able to use it to absolve himself from any
Yeah, the
responsibility.
disability part. Presidential vacancy, disability, and
I'm here
inability.
to document my case.
The 27th one was ratified in 92. Sorry, I didn't know they were talking.
Así es.
You have to take off that camera off your head.
I'm here to document my case.
No, you can't come in without the camera on, sir.
This,
That's according to the judge. So you want to get your court case here first, you have to take off that camera.
I'm actually in a public building.
Okay, well,
I did not, Adam.
you can't come in with a camera on, sir. That's the judge rules. You want to get your your case first, you have to turn it off.
Somebody left some on the ground over there. Okay. So just let them
What do you
know.
want to do?
Let them know I'm here to document my case.
Okay, well, you can't do that with the camera on, sir. Sorry. We can't wait all morning, so it's up to you.
It's my constitutional rights to bring my camera inside of a public building.
The judge,
So-
the judge says you can't do it, you can't do it. It's up to you. Tell me now, because we gotta go.
I'm here to hear my case.
We gotta
I
do it.
don't know if you're gonna make that decision. Then what's your name?
You got it.
What's your badge number?
11:35.
Okay.
You want to get
So
your,
you're gonna decide
no,
because you see me stand.
No, the judge is deciding. I mean, that's just the way that is, bud.
Standing here with my camera on, I'm letting you know.
we are giving you a decision.
Okay, I
The
heard.
judge said you can't come in with the camera on, you can't document it. That's the judge's rule.
Well, then I need the judge's name so I can do what I have to do.
All right.
So I need a piece of paperwork.
You were given the paperwork at the beginning, you fucking retard.
Yep. He didn't want to take it though.
No, I gotta ask. Why did the deputy tell him he could come up with it?
Well, you can be inside the building with the camera. You just can't go inside the courtroom unless, of course, there's a judge's order that says you can't even be inside the courthouse.
And most of them have it.
Actually, most of them don't.
Okay, I don't see my name. I'm good. Now
Leaving from-
surfing
leaving
number
from-
27.
Yeah, leaving from gate 12, San Mateo to New York.
Wonder if he's waiting for his name to pop up.
Now loading in cargo.
Right?
God damn, this
I know,
was a busy
right?
judge.
And most of these are traffic, so they take about
All right,
5
sir.
minutes
So
each
here's
one.
the deal. It's illegal to videotape what's going on in the courtroom. If you still want to do that, you can't come in. You have to come back February 23rd for another arraignment date.
Without a camera, by the way.
If you
Yeah,
wanna
it's
do it
really-
today, you have to take off
I'm
your
here
camera.
now. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's your
why you
candidate,
guys
guys.
Okay, come back February 3rd, 23rd.
all right. Let's see
Sir,
what- just let them know.
So now we're seeing why exactly his case keeps getting his court date keeps getting pushed back because he's a fucking moron.
Shirley,
Yep.
can't the guy not go a single day without his phone?
I mean, this guy is like, you start feeling like maybe he has a case here, maybe he has a point here, and then he just goes and shows that he's just a fucking moron. I mean, every fucking time.
The thing is that they're basically playing with the court, and what the judge should do is just hit him with the contempt, give him 90 days, and he can stew it over that way. I mean, this is just bloody ridiculous. What that idiot broken trust, broken thingy me bob. actually says that's what he's doing. So he should. If you insist on doing this, it's contempt of court. Don't have time for this crap. You can do 30 days in the county jail and then think about it. You know, and every time you do this, this is what's going. And the thing is, once he's in there, they can just have his, you know, have him by Zoom and do whatever it is that they have to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's another point. Zoom. He should ask for a Zoom court session. It's recorded. He can record it. I mean, no problem there. But you know, this guy, he's got to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, let's see what else we got here.
I'm gonna bring my camera again.
He will be denied again. Like it's a victory.
You freaking idiot. Dude, that victory, you took the wrong bedtime. Yes.
What else we got here? Is that? Oh, it's wow! Real. Look at it. So this is the end of the video here, guys. Edited, no doubt. Edited. This is how it's edited. I mean, what the fuck? All right. So, what do you guys think of that?
Another complete waste of time. People who don't know how the law works.
So here's the one. USA justice system extorting money from. So this is 3 days ago. Okay, so this is newer. I haven't even seen this one yet. Let's see.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining.
He's all bundled up.
23rd.
Oh, that explains why he sounds like
Time
he's in
is
the
8
bottom of a
o'clock.
tunnel.
I am at South San Francisco Courthouse. The address is 1050
Where I like set to F
Mission
up.
Road.
Oh, this is
San
him going back.
Francisco, and today we are going to learn how
It's February 23rd.
the United States justice system extorts money from the homeless.
Hey, Taco.
So let's go check it out.
Yes, he did, Adam.
Walk of shame.
Sir, here's a traffic report.
Traffic.
So I'm gonna have you go behind that gentleman right over there, ma'am.
6 feet. Real quick, if I may.
Okay.
When this all started with this pandemic crap, we had to go down the street to check something out, to look at something we were going to do to our garage. My brother had a ruler with him, and he kept it out at 6 feet to make sure we were staying apart that far.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I had to
No
say
worries.
that.
No worries. So how do you guys think this is going to end?
Not good.
No, yeah, bad.
If he doesn't put his camera away, it's going to end either the same way or I don't know what else could happen. I know he's not going to.
I don't think he gets past this front area.
Okay, should be interesting.
What I'm wondering what SSF is too.
Something San Francisco.
Extorting money from the homeless.
Fucking Taco.
Hey, Taco.
Taco.
Come on up, Taco.
Bring the guacamole in, dude. Oops, sorry.
You give me the Tim Berry replacement. Better replacement. More competent replacement. You're always eating when I'm live.
Yeah, Taco, what do you back?
Is it a taco? Are you eating a taco?
How many fucking cameras has this dickhead got?
I know. But he can't afford a $200 ticket.
Yeah, we see where his priorities are.
You already know about the First Amendment, so I don't know why you guys are playing.
So I'll let the commissioner know you're upset.
Next time, have me wait outside so we don't have to go through this again.
What's a bet he doesn't get back inside?
He might not. Yeah, the judge probably won't even let him in this time. Like, no,
Take off the camera, put it in your bag and stuff. You're more than welcome to come inside. If not, the pro tem is going to issue another court date for you. How would you like to proceed?
Jeez. Now, this is a very definition of wasting taxpayer money.
Would you like another court date?
It is.
You think after the third time he would get political?
Well, if there's an American flag in the courtroom you went into, then I should be allowed to go in there with my camera.
You want me to just get you a court date? That'd be easier for you.
I'm here now. You guys do.
No,
you guys
get a
make the
contempt of
decision.
court.
You want it or not?
Am I being
Eventually he
denied
will.
because of my camera?
The California rules of court say you can't come in with your camera.
I don't know what to tell you. If you guys have an American flag inside the courtroom, then
How are you, sir?
I don't know how you guys are trying to fly over that.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, I can't see taking it off.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Okay. Well, so you want me to just, I don't know how to proceed with you, sir. So
I'm
you want
here
me to
for
get you
court.
Another court date, or do you want to take your camera off and come inside?
I'm here for court. I don't know you guys make the decision.
No, I'm asking you for the decision because it's your court date,
Well, I'm here.
right?
So let the judge make that decision and then we'll go from there.
So the bailiff just contacted me, and that's what the judge said. If you want to take your camera off, put it in your bag, you can come into the courthouse. Or if
Yeah,
you don't
this
want to do
gets
that,
you your
he will
court
give you
through a Zoom
different court
call.
date to come back another day to come
Oh,
to
wait.
To play the same game.
Yep.
without your camera. So which way do you want to go?
But you guys are gonna make that decision, not me. I'm here for court now.
So I don't know what to tell you. Sorry.
Well, I'm here.
He could be using all this downtime to get a job.
Yep.
And for your new rescheduled date is for March 18th, same place, same time.
Okay, so how many times are we gonna go through this?
So,
Oh, God.
okay. So,
So I have to come back?
yes, and the date is right there.
Without your
It's,
camera?
March 18th.
And
Same place, same time.
And I'm not gonna have money extorted from me today. Maybe on the
Nobody said anything about money. You still need to be arraigned.
that's
so
what it is.
You just got to come back for the arraignment on that
The
date.
United
okay?
States court system is trying to extort money from the homeless. And so this case is a very well example of that.
Just think
And
of how much
so-
money he's
Thank you.
wasted going to
I
and from the
appreciate it.
courthouse.
Right.
Hey, can I say I called it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That judge is going to get tired of this, and
Where's his backpack?
Oh yeah, did you forget his backpack?
He left it in the courthouse, I bet.
It's on the steps by the courthouse.
Yeah, he forgot his backpack. Oh no, buddy.
You freaking dummy.
Well, wait, maybe it is on him. Maybe it's clipped.
I don't know. I don't need the straps.
No straps.
It's got to be.
I could have sworn there was a backpack on the steps.
Huh.
Yeah, he knows how to put them on.
Safety first.
Flip off.
Oh, he doesn't have his backpack.
Called it.
He almost drove off without it.
God damn, this makes easy to ride. Oh shit, I don't have my freaking backpack.
Look at the rig he's got strapped to the back that backpack. Look at the size of the tripod he's got on.
I know. But he can't afford a $200 ticket, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
Hey, did you ever see that one with the Congress guy?
No.
Oh God, it's all over the place.
All right. So, Cat Girl, in that now that you have seen a bunch of his videos, what is your opinion of this gentleman?
Well, at first I felt bad for him, but now he a freaking moron.
Okay. Andrew, what about you?
Who's got? Oh, that's you, Kenny.
They're coming for him.
I got the windows open.
Windows? Oh, holy Christ! It's like 17 degrees outside. I think. I agree. He's an idiot. He's just going to keep going through this one. And honestly, I wouldn't even talk to him. If he wants to have the camera on, I would deny him access, issue a bench warrant for his arrest, and let us spend the night in jail. They'll take his camera from him, then he can go to court without his camera.
Yeah. Morgie, what about you?
I think he's just wasting time, and it's. I don't know why what he's trying to prove. It's just not going to work. He's not going to win. It's like Glenn at the moment. Glenn hasn't posted anything for ages because all his phones have been taken off him. So, you know, it's going to cost him a lot more in the long run than just paying it up front. Mm-hmm. And yes, he owes Tom Petty royalties. Yeah.
So again,
the music.
It's his name is Dr. Manhattan. He's got a bunch of stuff where he does a bunch of different audits, quote unquote. He does fishing. He does a bunch of different things on his channel. And apparently he thinks he's going to win this case. He was done wrong by the police, true, but he can't use that as a crutch for the rest of his life, for his life choices after it. He needs to move on, get some help, get better, and move on with his life. Like they say in the Army, drink some water and move on.
Mm-hmm. Now
hydrate and move on.
Now, did you hear it?
Sorry.
When he was told to go to City Hall, finances, take it up with them, he said he went around in circles. Yeah, there you go, 3 hots and a cot. He was taken around in circles because the 6-month statute of limitations ran out.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he has no leg to stand on. And in all actuality, Sergeant Valencia was right. How did something that we did in 2018 have anything to do with what happened in 2021?
Yeah, I mean, he was stumped when the police officer asked him, so what does that have to do with your running a red light? He was kind of, nothing at all. Nothing. Hey, but to his credit, he did admit that it had nothing to do. Then he went back to I would have been able to pay this. That's his whole thing is, I would have had a job to pay this ticket. It's like that is his, that's all he needs. And if he keeps saying it loud enough, long enough, the city is going to pay for him is what he's thinking. And it's just never going to happen.
I'd like to know what the final one on that one is.
Yeah, it should be interesting. It's Dr. and then __ Manhattan.
The interesting question is, so many of these morons contesting these, $50, $25, $250, traffic tickets. And I don't understand why. I mean, pay it and move on. You're just going to make things worse for yourself because you're going to rack up fees, you're going to rack up contempt charges, you're going to, what do they think they're going to get out of it? And you're costing, you say you're trying to stand up for people's rights, and yet you're causing them more problems because the majority of these idiots are putting people's rates up because they're sucking the system dry of money.
Yeah. You know, the system's going to be getting money from them though, for the long run.
I'm really shocked that the judge is allowing this to continue, and I can't think of it going on too much longer that they're going to keep letting him do this. Eventually, he's going to have to, deal with the fact that he gets a failure to appear, kind of like blind justice got.
Hey, that's what he should be given. Don't he can't get in through the front door. He's not present for his court. Issue a bench warrant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I swear, I like those day in baseball, 3 strikes and you're out. If he had done it 3 times already, if I would have done, I would by 4 times have been like, you're done. Heck, even by the 3rd time would have been like, you're done. That's kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It really is. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get going here. It's been a whole lot of fun, though. Cat Girl, you got anything to say before we go?
Thank you for having me on. I love you guys. I hope we get to do this more often. And one of the reasons why I was real happy about you come back that your channel was actually the first one I ever got on my panel for. And because of your channel, I'm not comfortable getting on panels with my friends I have made, and even when they're trolled, they'll come to my defense right away. Thank you. You have no idea how much you help me with my confidence and be able to be on panels.
I'm glad. I'm sure the community really enjoys your input. So thank you for coming on. Morgie, anything last minute before we go?
Tim, put a sock in it.
They're not even here.
Andrew?
I am getting an avatar. I feel left out.
All right. Get an avatar.
I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but I got to find a way to get an avatar.
All right, guys. So thank you.
Okay, I'm going to
go ahead.
And thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming tonight, or this afternoon, whatever, or morning, whatever it is for you. It's been a whole lot of fun. I should be live again next Saturday. I should have a video going out Monday. So I hope you guys check that out. Give it a like. And hey, say something in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. All right, guys. Thank you. It's been a whole lot of fun. Thanks for everyone that showed up. And there goes that horn. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. And we will see you again. Peace.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?